South Point offers all the types of entertainment you'd expect at a first-class Las Vegas resort. Did you know our 400-seat showroom is one of Las Vegas's top destinations for live entertainment? Enjoy live performances by classic Vegas entertainers, bands, and today's hottest comedians, plus a rock and dance floor. You can also enjoy live entertainment at the Grand View Lounge, where you'll feel all the vibes of old Las Vegas. Enjoy the music, and if you love to laugh, don't miss The Dirty at 12:30, our very own free comedy show. Every Friday night at 12:30 a.m. in the Grand View Lounge. The Dirty is 100% free, so arrive early. Go to southpointcasino.com or call the box office at 77136 for today's performances at the showroom and the Grand View Lounge. When you're ready for your favorite cocktail, stop in and unwind at one of our 7 specialty lounges. There's a bar around every corner, because you're in Vegas, baby. South Point Casino has plenty of attractions for the whole family. Catch a movie. Our 16-screen movie theater includes 2 XD Extreme screens for the ultimate in viewing, sound, and luxury. After the show, treat the family to a variety of treats at our old-fashioned ice cream parlor, Kate's Corner. We scoop up a variety of creamy concoctions, including smoothies, hand-dipped cones, milkshakes, malts, sodas, and sundaes. At Kate's, there's something for everyone. And if you've still got time to spare, our bowling center might be right up your alley. Voted Best of Las Vegas, it's a great place for friends and family fun. 64 lanes, a pro shop, snack bar, and arcade. And while the kids are bowling, you can play slots and sip on a drink in the Alley Cat Lounge while overlooking the lanes. For our more serious and professional bowlers, the South Point is also home to a separate tournament bowling plaza.
Good afternoon, sports fans. It's high noon here in the desert at the South Point Casino. Sportsbook behind me, Ohio State is -9. Today's show, we have Alex White, who, oh, by the way, the Bills beat the Ravens, didn't they? Looks like she'll be eating some onions. Plus, my friend Deb Whitcas, who was in Philadelphia for the game, has some videos and thoughts to share with us. The show's going to start right now, ladies and gentlemen. I am walking in. It is 30 seconds to show. I'm timing this perfect. Punchlines. Whoa, live in Nevada. Let's do it. Good afternoon, sports fans. It's high noon here in the... What the hell's going on behind that glass right now? Making fun of me. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a Monday noon football episode, and we are down to our Fab Four in the NFL. I don't think legally I'm allowed to say Final Four. Oh, I just said Final Four. Damn it. It's MLK Day and Inauguration Day, so thanks for watching the show that Chris Collinsworth called the Patrick Mahomes of shows when it comes to comedic sports shows hosted by a guy named Frank. Punchlines. A program that is a mix of sports, comedy, conversation, viral videos, and some smart gambling advice. I'm your host, Frank Nicotero, longtime comedian, lifelong sports fan. And today's show, I will make you, the viewer, feel like this little kid yesterday when Saquon Barkley shocked him. Or Barley. Look at this. Saquon just had an unbelievable game. Kid shouts his name. Can we crank that up a little, please? And then, oh, okay. And then look, he gives the kid like a ball, like a game ball. Watch the kid's face. You want that picture? And then like, the kid just got a ball. And there, we're starting again. Hey, welcome to a Monday noon football show, ladies and gentlemen. There's a woman walking in. Someone's walking into the studio. I think she's lost. Do we know her? Do we know this woman? Hi. Someone call security. All right. Solid start to the week, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. On the show in about 15 minutes, my friend who was at the very, very, very cold, snowy Rams versus Eagles game in Philadelphia, our friend and host of the Blonde Blitz podcast, which Alex is a guest on frequently. Deb Whitcas will join us via video to tell us all about her experience in Philly. Tomorrow on the show, Denny Nagel, longtime Washington Commanders season ticket holder, huge fan. He will be here to talk about Washington later in the week. We'll have someone representing the AFC teams. We're starting off the NFC. Also on the show, and when I say us, I'm referring to your regular co-host on Mondays, ladies and gentlemen, the 4-time national champ, third-generation sports betting analyst, and it's her birthday week. Alex White is here. Yay! Alex. Hey, Alex. Did you watch the game last night?
I did, Frank.
So if you're a fan of the show, which we see that the chat room is on fire already on a Monday, lovely Alex and I had a little wager on the Ravens and Bills game. I rooting for the Bills because I hate the Ravens. Alex, who grew up, born and raised in Vegas, somehow her team is Baltimore Ravens.
Was.
What? Oh! Wow! Watch out, everyone. She's jumping off the bandwagon. It's going to be hard to find a funnier line this week than that. Oh, I was. Until Mark Andrews dropped the ball like a nerd. So anyway, we made a little playful bet that if the Ravens won, I was going to have to wear like the jersey again and a hat. I was going to have to eat frosted animal cookies. Damn it, I never got frosted animal cookies, the pink and white ones with the jimmies or sprinkles, wherever part of the country you're from. Anyway, my
Everyone's
record.
most disappointed about that.
I know, and I will use that as a wager. That can be my penance. Ladies and gentlemen, my 40-year streak. Wait, I'm saying 45. Oh wait, hold on. 47-year streak of not eating one of those is still intact. I'm going for 50 years that I haven't had to eat one of those. I know everyone's like, oh my God, Google his age. All right, so anyway, Alex, you lost, and I believe you have a cup over there that Alex, we're going to do this at the end of the show.
Yes.
But you do have some onions that you have to take a full heaping tablespoon of.
No, just one
falling
tiny
off, like they're
little
falling
raw
all over the
onion.
state.
Anne was kind enough to get me a cup of onions, which smell lovely over here.
Good. Yep.
So, at the end of the show,
Okay.
You okay?
No, my contact. Sometimes they're hard lenses. Sometimes you bump it and it goes up in your eyelid. But I fixed it because I've worn them for 47 years since I last had a cookie. Now we did talk about possibly bobbing for helmets, but you're trying to tell me that was an either or, and we went with the onions.
I thought it was an either or.
All right, I'm going to leave it up to.
I was more for the bobbing of the helmets actually, but.
It's not too late. It's not too late to change your mind and not eat the onion and possibly have to bob for helmets that we would show on tomorrow's program. Thank you. See, and be official on this. Adjudicate this.
We can leave it to the chat.
Leave it to the chat. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you, by the end of the show, in approximately 50 minutes, want to see Alex eat a heaping spoonful of onions, raw onions, or you would rather see her bob for helmets, and she has to pull the helmet out of the Ravens, so she has to keep going till she gets the Raven one. Do we put all of the teams in on that?
I think he said just the 8 that played last weekend.
Damn it, Keith. All right.
Which I think sounds like a
Vince
fair.
is making a poll right now.
Vince is making a poll. Vince is on it, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, it was look, the replay. Oh no, that's the Rams Eagles game. It was a good game. They went for it at the end. I mean, they needed a 2-point conversion. I don't know if you've seen the video comparison, but that's the same play. It looks like they ran against the Steelers in Pittsburgh to try to win instead of tying it and going to overtime. Same play. Andrews at the pylon, both times incomplete. First time against Pittsburgh, bad throw. Last night, the throw was there.
Yes, it was. I really wanted overtime too.
I did not, because it scares you. But by the way, here's one thing that everyone's forgetting. There was 1:33 left in that game and 2 timeouts for Buffalo. My only worry is if Josh Allen drives down and gets a field goal, does he leave too much time for Lamar to get it? I mean, it could have been an epic 90 seconds if they do get the 2-point conversion. Right. It was an exciting game. I was rooting for the Bills. Okay, I'm not going to vote on this. I'm going to abstain. I'm going to recuse myself from. I actually bet. Now, how do I get rid of that so it doesn't go over the screen? There, I do what? If you voted, it took a second. No. It wasn't disappearing. So anyway, let's talk about today's show, ladies and gentlemen. Today's Punch menu. Let's look and see what's on the Blue Plate Special menu. Here we go. We have a very strange Chiefs jersey in the comedy clip of the day. The Monday montage. We need a montage. From Drew Dog. He's still over in the lab working up to the last minute. We offer some smart gambling advice. And in the Punch Bowl, time permitting, we have some cool stuff for you guys. Now, we'll also close the show with Kenny White's Dog of the Day and our Dog of the Day. So right now, it's still top of show. Let's get to top of show breaking video. Dun, 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 dun. All right. As we said, the Buffalo Bills won that game. You're telling me the over hit in 3 of the 4 games?
Well, that one pushed. So depending on if you got that number early.
Okay.
For the Bills and the Ravens.
Let me ask you, were you on the KC Texans game by chance?
Was I on the KC Texans game? No.
No. Now, I gave out I took Texans on the show on Friday.
And you got the best number?
I don't remember. I don't know if it was 8.5 or 9.5. So when the Chiefs were lining up, I'm like, are they going to do the play where they run around and kill time and take a safety? And I looked at the score and I go, oh my God, this would I would love to be in a sports book in Vegas right now to hear the reaction of people screaming and cheering for that play.
Yes.
So if you had Texans at 9.5, I don't know what my line was on Friday, but I took the but anyway, that was insanity to end. But anyway, Josh Allen and Doug McDermott. This is them in the locker room. It's a very quick clip, but Josh McDermott. Watch Josh Allen in the background of Doug.
All in fundamentals. I know it's not.
He's ready to clap.
But damn, is it? Yeah.
It's almost like the slow clap. He was like trying to get it going. No one joined the quarterback. You would think if the quarterback claps, everyone's like, oh, yeah, okay, we got to clap because Josh is clapping. But no, he's such a likable guy.
Absolutely.
He really is.
Yes.
I want Buffalo to win let Buffalo win a Super Bowl. We can stop hearing about it. No one wants to see KC. And I don't want Philly fans to win. Sorry. Oh, God, Deb probably heard that. But I could root for Washington as well. Danny, Courtney, everyone loves Washington. So
yep.
I am rooting for the Bills. So Jayden Daniels, what do you think of his performance yesterday?
I mean, for a rookie quarterback, it's unreal.
Going for it on fourth down in like a game on week 6 is one thing. Doing it on the road against the number 1 seed repeatedly and just staying as cool as a cucumber. Look. You know that Chicago Bear fans are watching this game going, who the hell took Caleb Williams over this guy? And by the way, we got to give credit to Sean. Sean, feel better soon. Hopefully Sean's in later this week. Beginning of the year, Sean said Washington and Jayden Daniels. That's all he talked about.
Yes.
And we all laughed at him. We all snickered at him, and he won. He's right. So anyway, that Washington team, and Deb is on camera. We'll be talking to her soon. You know she's got to be a little nervous about that because they looked really good. So I don't know.
It's interesting too because they've already played twice this year, right?
They have, and then that last second game where they actually came back and won was so exciting. So I'm glad that the season series was split because they always say, oh, it's so hard to beat a team 3 times.
Yeah.
So it's good that it's even.
Yes.
And it's going to be in Philly. I mean, for a second there, it looked like it could have been in LA, which we'll talk to Deb about. But Jayden Daniels may be he's the expected rookie of the year. But it's weird when you get to celebrate with your co-owner after a game, someone who invested in the team. And this guy is a far better athlete than you probably ever will be. Here's Jayden Daniels with Magic Johnson. So there you go. I forgot. I had kind of forgotten. There's Magic and Jayden. Look at that. Look how big Magic's 6'8", if I remember his playing weight. Jayden Daniels. It's Magic Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. And then he talks to Terry McLaurin.
That's awesome.
And they're swearing, so it's good there's no audio on this. But I looked it up. I wanted to know what he invested.
Okay.
Magic Johnson has a 4% stake in the Washington Commanders. How many millions do you think that cost him for a 4% stake?
I don't know. I'm never good
$242 million.
Woo!
$242 million. He owns 4% of the team. And you have to remember, what a year for Magic Johnson. He owns the Dodgers. He's a part owner of the Dodgers, and they won the Super Bowl. So it's pretty good time to be Magic Johnson.
So I think Tom Brady's just 1% of the Raiders, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Does that sound right?
It's a smaller percentage. There's a lot of talk already. Oh, is it 5? Is it 5%? I saw Deb.
Oh, is it? Oh, wow.
Deb off camera holding up a 5.
Wow. Okay.
And now it's going to be interesting this week to see where the head coach hirings come because Detroit had the 2 hottest guys, right? Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson.
Yep.
And they were like, oh, you're not going to be able to talk to them until February. Oh, no, well, you can talk to them now. And Adam Schefter was saying that he feels like deals will be done this week for them.
I mean, is it not a distraction?
It has to be, right? I don't know.
Both coordinators.
Why is Ben Johnson having Jameson Williams or Williamson or whatever throw that ball on that flea flicker? And by the way, didn't he tell him, unless the guy's wide open, throw it into the stands?
Right.
That was another bad play, but at least they went for it. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our comedy clip of the day. Now, fans are getting ready to root for one of the final 4 teams left in the NFL playoffs. So this guy, he didn't really, he's jumping on the bandwagon. Like you jumped off the Baltimore bandwagon. This guy has jumped on the Kansas City bandwagon. So here's a clip of him ordering a jersey to get ready for the game in our comedy clip of the day. Exactly. Oh, sorry. Don't worry. So he's got his Amazon package. He's now a Chiefs fan. Here we go. Big guy. Okay, so he's getting it. Let's see. Did he get Mahomes? Did he get Kelsey?
It's a very tiny box.
It's a very tiny box, but it fits a referee's jersey, ladies. He got a ref's jersey. Then he sits down, and he's even got a flag like we do. There you go. What do you think about that? It's very funny. The refs seem to help out Kansas City to the point where was it Troy Aikman?
Yes, it was Troy Aikman.
I just saw Deb nodding very. That hit where he was a runner, he's across the line of scrimmage, and got a 15-yard penalty. When he went out of bounds, he flopped, it looked like. There's the conspiracy theory. My cousin Brian, he sent me the clip right after. Told you it was fixed.
Yeah.
It's not fixed, but he is getting the calls.
Well, Troy Aikman, he pointed out the fact that
that's awful.
He really slowed down to purposely get
do that
before he went out of bounds.
Is that smart? But I mean, it's also just like, dude, come on. You guys get all the calls. It's very frustrating.
Well, we'll have to ask Deb because one of the hit that did hurt Jalen Hurts, nothing was called on that, and that was...
Could have that been one of the hip drops? I can't remember. We'll ask Deb, but yeah, I saw that play again today as I was eating my breakfast, but there you go. All right, let's do roll call real quick, ladies and gentlemen, then we'll get Deb Whitcas on. Roll call, ladies and gentlemen. I'm giving stuff away. I said, what is the total of tonight's college football playoff? Ohio State, Notre Dame. It's 45.5 is the live line here at South Point, I believe. So I said, whoever gets closest without going over, Price is Right rules, wins a free buffet here at the South Point. Mini Dar was first to chime in. He likes 42. Attila, not sure who Attila is, but we appreciate you being here. Attila, by the way, a duo that Billy Joel was in the 70s. They did like prog rock, heavy metal. If you want to go listen to it, it's awful, but I love Billy Joel. It's really bad. And by the way, for their album cover, they're standing in a locker full of meat, wearing like mink coats. We'll bring it in tomorrow. Keith Lyle, I'm going out on a limb. He thinks Notre Dame wins 27-24, total of 51. Ev Natola. Everyone needs to laugh. Every now and then, people from New England go to L.A. Ohio State 34-10. Wow, 44. Sorry, Mini Dar. Reno Paul, we're going to go to the buffet tonight for prime rib. Like Reno scumbags. I don't know if that's a scumbag thing in Reno. I don't know. We'll get to Paul. Happy birthday. But it is Paul's birthday. Reno Paul, happy birthday. Dennis Evans' stolen car. Just the thought of eating onions is gross because the guy that stole me smells like onions. This is someone speaking as Dennis Evans' stolen van. We don't know who that person is. Okay.
The guy that stole me.
Good afternoon, Frank and Alex from Joey B. Good afternoon, chat. Joey B, Irish plus 9.5 LFG. Were you going to turn the show?
I wanted to put my prediction in.
Put your prediction. Do you want to wait or tell us?
I'm just going to.
Okay, well, go ahead.
I'm just going to pull it Keith Lyle.
Tap it up.
Sitting at the desk, but being in the chat.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the Monday montage, and then we're going to bring our guest in. So Drew Dog works real hard. This is highlights of last week's 5 episodes. We had a really good week, so hopefully there'll be some laughs here for you. Here we go, Monday montage. On the other side, Deb Whitcas and the Eagles. Put it on.
Yeah.
It's not too big, but jeez.
It's just a girl small.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh. Is he going to get his pistol card taken?
What was the last time an American player won the NBA MVP?
Oh my God.
It was
Stephon Diggs.
Got the city right at least.
It's Dallas?
No, that's Houston.
No.
Have the Bears interviewed you for their head coaching position yet?
I'm still waiting on that call, my friend. I sent up the Ditka signal to try to see if they would hire him back. I think he's got 1 or 2 more good years left.
Right.
But if not Ditka, I am ready to wear the B, the cursive B, and get this going.
A man who Andy Martello says looks like Joe Burrow. He even sent me a side-by-side pic of you and Joe Burrow that he made. There it is.
Oh, man. So hot right now.
Number 7.
Number 7. Number 7? That's not 7. What does that say? Let's talk. Oh, that's a 1.
That's a 1?
I'm normally outside in a car because I'm working, and today, of course, I would have been in my car, but somebody stole my car.
What? Are you kidding me?
I'm dead serious.
Hey, there's someone in the chat room And their handle is Dennis Evans Stolen Car. I'm in Nebraska. There's more Peanut M&Ms in here. He's wearing Ed Reed. He's wearing a 20, and it'll be 20 years before the Bears make a Super Bowl. Oh, snap!
Yeah.
Perhaps we should watch this game together. Parl's unleashing the pythons today. Parl's been hitting the gym.
No.
Got the text, by the way, from Gary over at the ballpark. The mass email or the, hey, who's coming back? Are you in?
Yes, I forgot to reply to that.
Right here. Just stand right here by the chair. Okay, it's not going to take long. Here we go.
$50. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to get it to this guy over here.
Don't do that.
To get some candy for the crew here because you guys do an outstanding job, and I get a lot of, Jimmy, these guys are pretty good. There's only one stipulation. Luca Brasi doesn't get any candy.
What kind of houseplant do you have there over your right shoulder? What do you got there?
That is a ficus.
Wait, it's not a ficus? It's a ficus? Who don't you know? Start telling us who you don't know. That's what I want to know. Who don't you know?
I don't know who gave you that haircut, but if I did, I give him a beating.
Yes. Look at this. See that? Look at this, Joe. Jealous? Here, now I'm Yahoo Serious. Yeah. Not a lot of sports podcasts will do a Yahoo Serious reference. Ladies and gentlemen, Drew Dog, well done, buddy. Thank you so much. I always forget how much fun we have on the show. If you're new to the show, we appreciate it. I see a couple new names in here like Attila. I also see Brewski's Chair. The old timer might remember when Notre Dame last beat Ohio State in 1936. By the way, I think the final score of that game was 7-2 in 1936. I saw that on the internet. It was Ohio State 7-2. So rematches tonight. Alex White thinks 38-10, so she's looking 48 points. And Keith Lyle says Frank still fits in a ladies' small shirt. Well, I don't know if I really fit in it. Ladies and gentlemen, speaking of ladies and wearing athletic jerseys, this woman is wearing proudly her Philadelphia Eagles jersey. She is host of the Blonde Blitz at the Blonde Blitz that Alex is a regular on. I jump on too. We all watched the Super Bowl together last year right here. My friend Deb Whitcas is on the show. Yay, Deb.
Hey, guys. Hello. How are you?
I love that you have your Go Birds. You got the green in your hair.
Yes.
You got the hat on. Is that... Yeah,
Happy Eagles win Monday, everybody.
Now, let's talk about, first of all, is that the same hat you had on yesterday? We'll get to that. Is that your lucky? Is that it's a lucky hat? Because I know I like the colored insignia up there. Now, let me ask you right now, this game was very close at the end. Now, the Rams could have won the game. How worried were you in the stadium as they're driving with Matt Stafford and two of the best receivers in the league?
I was absolutely holding my breath. I was like, they cannot lose this game. They cannot lose this game. But I mean, as you guys know, I live in LA though. So first of all, it was so weird to see the Rams play.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And obviously with all the wildfires and the complete devastation that has been LA the last couple of weeks, and the Rams, rallied to win that last game and wanted to do this one for LA. So I was really conflicted going into this game, but I obviously bleed green.
Now, what was the stadium like? Yeah. What was the tension? I mean, as the Rams are driving, were people like looking at each other like, oh my God? Yeah.
Yeah, everybody was holding their breath. Everybody was praying. I saw a lot of this going on. We were scared. And because the Rams absolutely could have taken it, and thank God, there was it was either a fumble or an incomplete pass. I think it was an incomplete pass for that, on that fourth. So yeah, it was it was right in front of me too. They were right there. I'm right in front of the end zone. My family seats.
You know what? Let's show the pictures that you sent in. So we have you posing there. That was before the game, all happy, and then the game face, and then there's your angle. So you're right to your left. That was the end zone where the final drive was happening, and you're like, this could be the seat I'll never want to sit in ever again if I see them lose.
Absolutely, yes. But no, we did it. They won, and all hell broke loose, and. that's the way it is. The link. Just people, I actually was shocked I didn't see more snowballs. To be honest, I think we would have saw more snowballs if they had lost.
Oh, yeah.
I think people would have started throwing.
Oh yeah.
Was there a little bit of panic from the fans with that hit on Jalen Hurts, and they had to get checked out and then came back in?
Yeah. Absolutely. When that happened, they were playing it on the big screen, and just see the way he twists. And I guess it was Johnson and McCullough with that. He was sacked with that hip drop.
Yeah.
I'm still worried, to be honest, just from reports from interviews after the game and so forth. Even today, Jalen's saying he's fine, but it didn't look good. I mean, he was playing with a brace. He couldn't throw. It was hard to walk on.
Well, that's probably
Saquon Barkley,
and that's probably why the safety happened, right? Because I mean, he wasn't very mobile, and you're like, oh, that's when I went, uh-oh. But the alternative is Kenny Pickett coming in as your number 2. And look, I was a Kenny Pickett fan at Pitt. He's a decent quarterback. He was probably in the wrong offense when he played with the Steelers, but not a horrible backup. It's not, it's not horrible. But like you said, give the ball to Saquon.
Yeah, just give the ball to Saquon at this point. No, I like Kenny Pickett too. We've had this conversation how many times, like last season when he played with the Steelers, and I was impressed with what he did when he had to come in for Jalen Hurts. For that a game or two. Then he got hurt though too. I don't know what his status is. I think he's back, but I also like Tanner McGee too. So. But not for the conference.
No. You don't want that. All right, Deb, we have a video, actually. We have the video of you. This is what it looked like, I think, when a field goal was kicked. So we just want to show you what kind of the atmosphere. Do we have volume on that? There we go. Thanks.
4th down here for the Eagles, and Jake Elliott's about to kick. Let's see.
It was right before the Jake Elliott
That's
kick.
right. And now what is it?
I gave the score of the game.
It's 30 degrees, so it's not bitter cold, but or just when you're sitting still. Look, I've been there. I mean, I know it's cold.
Yeah. He did make it. It was at one point it was hailing in my face, and hail was getting caught in my eyelashes.
Alex, have you ever been to a cold weather football game?
I have not. No.
You have not. You've never sat out in the cold. I've said this before. I've been to a ton of cold games. The coldest I've ever been in my life was a Buffalo Bills game at Rich Stadium. It was like, I want to say it was even metal bleacher. Like it was metal seats, and I didn't prepare very well. And I couldn't feel my extremities. I'm like, we got to get to the bar. All right, so your matchup. Now, the Washington Commanders, I got their name right. You played them twice. Yes. You guys are 1-1 this year. It's obviously a division rival. And Alex, the line on that game is around 5, right?
Yep.
Okay,
so Eagles are favored by 5.
Eagles.
In Washington looks really good, though. Jayden Daniels, I mean, you have to fear them a little bit.
I absolutely fear them a little bit, even maybe a little bit more than a little bit. Jayden Daniels looks amazing. As we all know, my second wide receiver is Terry McLaurin, Scary Terry. Number 1 is A.J. Brown. Number 2 is Scary Terry. I mean, who else? Brian Robinson Jr.
Yeah.
Who else do we have? Ertz is there. I actually posted on my Facebook, when they beat the Lions, holy crap, who thought that was going to happen?
Oh my goodness.
When they beat the Lions, I was like, guys, watch out. And I was very excited for the Commanders. And then I thought, oh my goodness, if the Eagles beat the Rams, then the Eagles are going to have to play the Commanders. Oh crap.
And by the way, I know that Washington fans are probably happy that they don't now have to travel to Los Angeles, because now you're talking about a long flight, expensive hotel. What the hell? Now they can just, I mean, how far is it to Philly to Washington? It's the I-95? Is that what you take? Or I don't.
Yeah, it's an hour and a half train ride, probably almost maybe an hour and a half, 2-hour drive. Tickets are not going to be cheap though. I've already looked into it.
Are you staying in Philly? Are you gonna try and go to the game?
You know what? I'm not. I took it back to LA because I'm prepping for Super Bowl. So I'm just better off in LA for prep for that. So
one cold game's enough.
I've been in Philly now for like almost 2 months. So I'm kind of tired of the cold.
Go ahead. Sorry, Alex.
The Eagles are the favorite now to win the Super Bowl, though.
Yeah.
2-1 here at the South Point, and then the Chiefs are plus 210. So.
And the Commanders the long shot.
Commanders.
I think they're 700.
8-1.
8-1. All right. Yeah. 8-1. Look, they have nothing to lose, I would fear Washington a little bit because all the pressures. Look, I mean, when Saquon Barkley had that long run, he's hitting himself in the helmet. He's doing snow angels. They're up by 14 points. You're like, game over. Yep. And the Rams kept coming back. I mean, again, Sean McVay kept coming back and had a chance to win that ball game. So I don't know. Early line 5.5. Alex, do you have any takes on that right now, or is it too early in the week?
I'm going to see what happens tonight, and then I will have my numbers tomorrow. Okay. All right. We'll have it tomorrow. We'll talk. You're back. You're back tomorrow, right? Yeah. Alex is back tomorrow, and she'll probably still reek of onions. She has to eat onions, Deb. What would be if you made a bet?
Why?
Well, because that look on her face.
Why are we eating onions, Alex?
All right. So we made a bet because, I hate the Ravens more than any team. If you saw in that montage, I had to wear a Ravens jersey last week when they beat the Steelers. So we made a bet. I'll take the Bills. So if the Bills won, she has to eat onions or Bob for helmets. Whatever.
Oh my God, Bob for helmets.
But, well, we have the tiny helmets we put in. Well, it was probably me and Alex together, actually, maybe. I don't know. But we would just put the remaining 8 teams, and she'd have to keep bobbing until she pulls out the Ravens helmet. But I think it's going to be the onions at the end of the show. But if I lost, I was going to have to eat, those pink and white frosted animal cookies? I ate a whole.
They're good, though. Onions are frosted animal
No.
Exactly.
I ate a whole bag when I was 8, and I threw up the entire bag right after. The sight of them makes me queasy. So I haven't had one in over 40 years, and my streak's still intact. So until the next bet that Alex and I may make. But all right, so when are you coming back to Los Angeles?
I'll be back next week. I'll be in LA.
Okay,
then I'll be in New Orleans. I leave for Super Bowl on February 3rd. So
that's awesome.
Media week, the whole 9 yards.
Well,
so
listen, Deb, can you file a video for us down there as our correspondents for the Super Bowl?
Of course.
All right, now
Absolutely.
What's your prediction for the Super Bowl matchup? So we got the 2 conference championships this weekend. What do you think? I know you're going to go green.
Of course, I'm going to go Kansas City Eagles. Eagles with a win. Because I have to, but I just don't want. I would much rather see a Bills Eagles, but I think it's going to be KC.
All right, what do you think, Alex?
Just they always pull it off.
I know. Let's see.
I'm with Deb too.
Yeah.
And then the rematch, right? And Eagles get revenge.
Yeah.
In the last Super Bowl when they met.
But
I do have one more question for
story,
Deb.
Right?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm curious if you went out and you bought the Inner Excellence book that AJ Brown has now made the #1 book.
I have not.
Not yet. Okay.
I have not, but I should.
Its sales jumped 54 million% or something. We showed the graphic, and there is a picture. The author's last name is Murphy, I remember. But there was a picture of him and AJ Brown speaking. So I guess they got to meet. And the guy went up to AJ Brown. He's like, "Thank you very much." It's like, I have made so much. I have made so much money. The Eagles. If it's an Eagles-Chiefs Super Bowl, I'm rooting for the Eagles because obviously I don't want to see Kansas City win again. Deb, I'm going to be honest with you.
Nobody does.
I know. If it's Bills versus the Eagles,
You're going to go Bills.
We're losing the feed. I'm sorry, we're losing the feed, ladies. I might.
What was that about animal crackers? Right?
Done. We'll make a bet. Let's see what the Super Bowl.
I know.
We're going to talk to you when you are in New Orleans next. We appreciate it. Deb Whitcas, tell everybody where they can watch the Blonde Blitz.
You can watch the Blonde Blitz on That Sports Podcast Network. We're on all socials at the Blonde Blitz as well, and at Sport Report Deb too.
Sport Report Deb. Alex is a frequent guest. I'm always on anytime you need me. Love you, Deb. All right, Deb Whitcas, everybody. Bye, Deb. Thank you. All right.
Bye.
She's the best.
Go Birds.
She bleeds green, man. I'll tell you. She is an Eagles fan through and through.
I love those little pillows behind her too.
I know, the Go Birds and the pillows. It's such a great shot. Look at her. It's fun when your team wins, isn't it? Alex and I wouldn't know. All right, let's take a look at That's Crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Woohoo, That's Crazy. We got picks coming up in 5 minutes. We're going to talk about tonight's CFP. But let's do That's Crazy first. Alex, kick it off.
Okay, I think I'm starting off with her running back, right? That's worked out very well for the Eagles. I don't know what happened with Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry, right? That was the bit. Okay. Anyway, Barkley was amazing.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that game more because we were just putting the blame on who. And I said not Lamar Jackson.
He threw a bad pick. He did have a fumble.
Terrible pick. But
again, everyone's like, "Oh, Mark Andrews dropped." Don't blame it on Mark Andrews. He's a Hall of Famer. This guy. He's their all-time. I think he set the record on the last game of the year for touchdowns for the franchise yardage. He's an unbelievable player.
Yes.
Seems like a nice guy. He had a bad quarter. He had that drop. He dropped a 2-point conversion. It's bad. It's bad, but it wasn't anyone's. It's a team thing.
Yeah.
And blame Harbaugh, maybe. Whose record since he last won a Super Bowl is worse than Tomlin's.
That's incredible.
All right, Alex, I apologize.
Okay,
Go
so
for it.
looking at the 4 matchups first, and then I think we'll have a video. But
okay.
I don't know if this is the first time that this has ever happened.
It's insane.
But the team with the most total yards, if you look at that column in the middle, is not the team that was the winner. And turnovers were the big story this week. We saw it with the Lions.
Jeez.
And the Ravens. And the Rams had more turnovers than the Eagles, too. So, and the Texans, before the other games happened, I had a note about the Texans being the first team to outgain their opponent by 100, not have a turnover. So they didn't have turnovers and still lost.
I would find it hard to believe if that ever happened before. That is just an insane stat that the teams with the most yards lost all 4 games. And again, Lions fans, keep your heads up. You had a great year. That defense, which got just shredded. How many guys were not there for them that were starters that they lost? I mean, you lose Aiden Hutchinson.
I know.
Maybe that's some more pressure on Jayden Daniels, but I mean, also a lot in the secondary. Yeah. So, and by the way, Dan Campbell today's like, the window hasn't closed. We're still going to be there next year. I bet the Lions next year. It seems like that redemption story. Well, they will come back and be like, oh, we came so close 2 years in a row. This is our year.
Maybe they don't lose Aaron Glenn. I think Ben Johnson is going.
Ben Johnson's gone for sure. Yeah. Aaron Glenn, I feel like the speed dial to Aaron Glenn after that. But again, he's working with a lot of patchwork.
They were out.
All right, so you have another one?
I believe so.
Okay.
It's just Saquon Barkley.
I mean, he has like 450 yards in 2 games against this team.
Yep, and he hit 20 miles per hour again.
20 miles.
And look at the weather.
I know. and by the way, I'm still puzzled. Courtney would not. She didn't understand. I'm like, no, see the numbers? She's like, what? I said, they're superimposed by a computer. She goes, what numbers? I go, see the numbers on the field? She goes, yeah. I go, the fans can't see them. She goes, it's the yard lines. I go, no, there's snow covering them. And if you go to my Twitter account, you can watch a video, or no, TikTok, my TikTok. Oh, TikTok. Oh, TikTok's back. The longest 14 hours of teenagers' lives. It's back. Go to my TikTok, at Frank Nicotero. You will see me trying to explain the 2-point conversion. It didn't go well. Trying to explain. She's like, why don't you go for 2 every time? Anyway, Saquon Barkley, 20 miles an hour. Doesn't seem that fast. I feel like I could hit 20. Let's get in the parking lot. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go right now after you eat some onions. All right, it's time for my That's Crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. I got a couple, and it's always fun when I can make fun of the Dallas Cowboys. And look, it's easy to make fun of the Dallas Cowboys, but Adam Schefter put this out. With Washington's win tonight, every NFC team other than the Dallas Cowboys now have played for a conference championship. Going back to the 1996 season, the Cowboys' last NFC title game appearance was 1995, and they went on to the Super Bowl that year and beat the Bills. Okay. Anyway, by the way, the first Super Bowl I ever watched in Vegas was that Super Bowl. I was here. We were at Pittsburgh. It was a lot of fun. And so I don't mind seeing the Cowboys on that list. All right, my second one, I have to shift to baseball. Pitchers and catchers report in a month.
Wow.
So we're going to have baseball. We're going to have spring training in 1 month. I can't be more excited for baseball season. Andrew McCutchen, one of the all-time greats for the Pirates, re-signed for another year, maybe his last year, who knows. So take a look at this picture of Andrew McCutchen. This is why the Pirates are the laughingstock of the NFL. Okay. So if you look on the left...
Oh, gosh.
See, and they forgot to put an H in his last name. So the next day at Fan Fest, the reason he's wearing a jersey is this is where everyone gets to go and talk to the GM and the managers and yell at them for not spending any money. So he put a jersey on and he covered the H up. Because literally that was up for like an hour and everyone retweeted it and went, you've got to be kidding me. This is one of your all-time greats and you forgot the H in his last name.
Oh my God.
So they pulled it from they pulled it from all their accounts. Everyone's like, oh, no. We've already got the link. We're going to repost it. So Andrew McCutchen had a little fun with that, which I thought was awesome. Real quick, checking in with the chat right now. Let's see. Excellent montage. Mini Dar said, Drew Doug said, thank you. Vince Las Vegas is wishing Reno Paul happy birthday. Courtney's also doing that. Even Natola, no video of the missed extra point that got me the cover. No, we didn't show that. Nick Sansone, the bet should have been double or nothing since Frank lost their first bet, but I wore the shirt. So I'd shut up. Aaron O'Connor, I really need to watch that conversion TED Talk. I'm with Courtney. Okay. And the Giants spelled his name correctly. Yeah, he was with the Giants. We got it, Aaron. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for picks at 12:37. Go ahead, roll the graphic. Here we go. We usually do them at 12:36. We're a minute late. We had Deb Whitcas. We're having all sorts of fun. Punchline picks at 12:36. No H is as bad as putting 2 X's in Alex. For some reason, when we text you, your name comes up with 2 X's. We don't know why. Okay, so here we go.
Well,
Punchline picks.
Because all my handles have 2 E's in white, but
that's right.
The X always goes up too.
I don't know. All right, Alex, what do you got for us today?
Okay, so we're going hockey.
All right.
And then I do have one prop bet that I like in the national championship
good, me
game,
too.
but it's kind of a long shot that I'm going for here. But we're going Columbus Blue Jackets and the Islanders over 5.5, as long as that is still the current number. It has not moved up to 6. But Columbus is one of my favorite over teams. I'm sure I've talked about this before. They give up a lot of goals, 27th in goals against. That's a 3.35 average. They're also tied for 6 goals for. They can score. 3.3 is their average. So normally you think Islanders, defensive team.
Right.
But if you look at their medians at home this year, it's 3 goals for and 3 against. We just need 6 to win this one. So over 5.5 in that hockey game. And then my long shot, I am going for not only just anytime touchdown.
Okay.
I'm going for first touchdown
in tonight's
scored.
game.
Yes.
Okay, what do you got?
I'm going with Trevion Henderson of Ohio State.
Yeah, he's good.
I think it's 7-1 or 8-1. Here it is.
Oh, that's a good bet, actually, then.
Here is all of the props for tonight's game. I love they have the margin of victory and then player to score first. So I like it because he's a running back that can also catch a receiving touchdown. So kind of 2 options.
Jeremiah Smith, who's the best player in this game, he's 5-1 for the first touchdown. Will Howard, 15-1. Maybe he does a little sneak there. Who knows? Probably not. They're going to just be bombing. I don't
give
know.
it to Henderson.
Yeah, and give it to Henderson. There you go. Trevion Henderson, 7-1.
Yeah.
By the way, your Penguins over. I think every Tuesday, take the Penguins over. Is going to become a regular bet, but they're not playing tomorrow. They did it again. I want to point out.
Tonight.
Yeah, they play tonight. Exactly. And their goalie, I don't know how to say his last name. Every time I mess it up. First goalie ever with a goal and assist in a game the other night.
That's right.
First time that had ever been done, which I found a little hard to believe. I know a goalie scoring a goal is rare, but on an empty netter. But he had an assist earlier in the game, too. So first time that ever happened after they cut Tristan Jarry. So everyone's like, oh, Tristan who? Enjoy your time in Wheeling. For my pick of the day, I am also going to the CFP. By the way, come down to the South Point. It's going to be packed down here. There's always good specials and everything. You got your sheet right here. You can come down. A lot of good bets that you can place on the game that's being played at the Mercedes-Benz Dome in Atlanta, Georgia. I am going for the first time all year because I don't think this is available in a lot of college games. You know, I love the chucker, ladies and gentlemen. I love the long pass. And I think Will Howard will hit either Amika or Jeremiah Smith for a long. It's 41.5 yards. Never seen a pro one in the 40s. It's the college game. 41.5 could happen early. You figure they're going to want to open it up. So that's my bet. I don't have I don't know Ohio State. Is it 8? What's the line?
It's moved up now. I think it's 9.
It's not. It is 9. I apologize. When I walked through the sports book this morning, as you saw me at the top of the show, it is 9 points. I apologize. But I like the Will Howard, longest pass, 41.5 yards. And that's it. It's going to be a great game tonight. Enjoy watching it. Okay, let's take a look at today's date, ladies and gentlemen. Today's episode is 322.
Wow.
322 episodes so far. That is the area code, by the way, 322 of Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, if anyone's wondering. January 20th, 2025. Here are your days, your national days. Alex, I will hand you the sheet if you want to take a look. Obviously, it's MLK's birthday, so everyone... What happened? Yeah.
So don't pick that one yourself?
No, don't pick that. That's a real one. Here we go. Take a walk outdoors day. Right now, Vince is like, maybe Frank took a walk at about 6. Okay. Take a walk outdoors day. Blue Monday. Brew Monday. Woo, woo. Brew Monday. National Cheese Lovers Day. National Coffee Break Day. Penguin Awareness Day. Wake Up Singing Day. National Disc Jockey Day. By the way, my father was a DJ for over 40 years. Much respect to DJs. Bob Dell, who watches the show, is a DJ in Baltimore. National Camcorder Day or National Butter Crunch Day. Alex is going to take a look. Okay, let's see. Drew Dog, Wake Up Singing is fake. Penguin Awareness, Vince says. What do you think, Ann?
Why aren't you reading Jerry's?
Jerry has MLK birthday. Is it not his birthday? Oh, it's not.
It's just MLK Day.
Well, I know that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not his birthday.
Oh, he found a loophole.
So there's 2 fake ones, ladies and gentlemen. Jerry has found one. I apologize. I remember do you remember the first MLK? I remember the first day off in school because of that. So, all right, Ann, what do you say is fake?
No disc jockey day.
What?
What?
It is disc jockey day. The fake one is.
Whoa.
Let me see that board again.
Whoa.
I think some. Oh wait. Oh yeah, Alex. Sorry. Whoa. I've never been whoa-woed by Alex. I once in a while should do this, but whoa. I didn't see it. Do it again. I want to see what you look like when. Okay. Put that in the montage, dude. Here we go. What do you got?
National Coffee Break Day.
The correct, the answer that's not real.
It's camcorder, isn't it? What do we got?
Drew Dog, Wake Up Singing Day is not true. There you go. It is camcorder day. Some people, people are retro. Maybe they want to pull out the old camcorder and lug around that big mess. You know what I did? I borrowed a camcorder from a friend to record a set of mine at the Monroeville Funny Bone. And between the shows, there's a big neon sign for the Funny Bone. And then during the show, they turn it off because it would be distracting. Anyway, I left the camera on and I burned the image into the camera. Because between the shows, I just left the camera and it burnt. So anytime you could just see the Funny Bone logo. So I ruined them.
Wow.
What's that? I've never heard anyone say that. I've never heard "Way to Go, Idaho."
You've never watched Toy Story, then?
I have, but I was making out the whole time. No, I don't. Such a weird thing.
I have one problem.
Whoa. I'm sorry. What do you have a problem with?
It's January 20th. We just started this fresh new year. Everyone's feeling
It's MLK's birthday. Oh, that's the 15th. Okay.
Why do we need to have a national coffee break already? Shouldn't that be like later in the year when you're getting burnt out?
Have you seen how 2025 has started? I think everyone's like, take a coffee break. It's Penguin Awareness Day. I feel like we should bet the Penguins tonight, but.
And they're playing against the Kings, who are 12-2-1 at home this year.
Oh, it's their January trip to LA, right? It's in LA?
Yes.
Okay. Look at that picture.
14-2-1. I'm
For
sorry.
some reason, every time I look at it, I think Deb's still watching the show and and enjoying it. Can you punch up Deb's picture? So anytime I'm like making a joke, I look over and I'm like, oh, look, Deb's laughing. Okay, birthdays. Reno Paul. Reno Paul has been with us since day one. There we go. Here we go. Wait. There's pictures of Reno Paul wearing a Steelers hat. Look how cute. And then him on his hog and a motorcycle. Ryan McCormick in the chat just wrote Ben Johnson in all caps. Do we have late breaking news? Did the Bears just sign Ben Johnson? That would be my only guess that he would do that in all exclamation points. It's done, according to Adam Schefter, the Bears. Keith Lyle is verifying it. There you go. But they're expected. What?
Raiders.
No, they say the Bears. Wait a second. We have a controversy. Oh, Sports Illustrated 8 hours ago said Ben Johnson. I guess.
Yeah, but 4 minutes ago, it is looking like it's.
He was wrong. I don't know, Idaho. Okay, all right. Ben Johnson is the head coach of the Chicago Bears, staying in the. Okay, there you go. Woo. There, Keith and Ryan are happy. And Caleb Williams went out and got a manicure. Okay. So Reno Paul, happy birthday to you, young man. Also, astronaut Buzz Aldrin turns 95. Buzz Aldrin is 95, one of the first men on the moon. Rainn Wilson, this is mind-blowing. Dwight Schrute from The Office.
Yeah.
Did you see? He's 59? I didn't realize he was that old. Kiss lead singer Paul Stanley, 73. Here we go. We put them all in the AI machine. This is what we came up with. Thank you, Utah and Caden. And bam. There we go. There's Buzz Aldrin on the moon. It's National Cheese Day. The moon is made of cheese. What are the odds that Buzz Aldrin's birthday and when you were a kid, you thought the moon was made out of cheese? And look, he's a disc jockey. That's more of like a DJ, not a disc jockey with the ones and twos. He's got a computer there because that's all you need anymore. And then this might be my favorite AI image ever. Paul Stanley, lead singer of Kiss, with penguins on National Penguin Day. That is outstanding. It's like they're doing a show. It's like, hello, do you want to rock and roll all night?
I think he Wake Up and Sing Day, even though it's not real. Did you tell? Because they look like they're waking up.
Oh, they're waking up and singing. Yeah, there you go. No, I let Caden know the fake ones. Oh. Once in a while I forget, but I did let him know. Wake up and sing. There you go. ESPN is reporting it's going to happen, says Keith Lyle. So there you go. Ben Johnson. got out of Detroit one day after that loss. Yeah. They said, could take the rest of the week. Nope. They already had the contract ready to go. Ben Johnson. Now he's going to have to play the Bears, the Lions twice a year.
Yeah.
All right. Well, happy birthday to everybody. Sorry, I'm late.
And then JR's birthday was yesterday. I think you guys talked about it.
Yeah, JR, Johnny from the ballpark, who we haven't seen for a while. We got to get him back in here. It was his birthday yesterday, so happy birthday to you. There you go. All right. We got a couple things in the punch bowl. Here we go. Punch bowl, ladies and gentlemen. We got 3 clips. There's the soothing.
And then I still have to eat an onion.
Oh, don't think I forgot that. Whoa.
I forgot for a second.
I want you to whoa me again tomorrow. I missed it. I was looking over here and I hear, whoa.
Okay, punch bowl number 2.
Punch bowl number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. All right, such a weird trend, but we showed it earlier in the year when someone showed highlights of Ashton Genty to a fish.
Yes.
People are taking their phones and showing player highlights to animals. There was another one we did, but here you go. This one's topical. It's Josh Allen. So people get like a highlight reel and they show clips to animals. So here we go. Oh, there's me. Hi. Here, look. I'm looking at clips of Josh Allen.
Oh, my God.
So there you go. So he's just showing like, hey, do you want to see Josh Allen? It's a very strange thing. And now a penguin. Oh, my God, on National Penguin Day. There you go. And then a final fit. I don't know how much alcohol is involved in that. Look, here's me. Here's another animal looking at Josh Allen clips. A fox. Whoa. All right. We got a couple more punch bowls here, ladies and gentlemen. Deb liked that one. She's laughing. Deb's still laughing and smiling.
Punch bowl number 3.
Punch bowl number 3. Okay. Huge parlay at stake for a guy who has the Chiefs winning it all. Did you see this one?
Nope.
Okay, so it's one of those where he took every national champ and championship. So he actually went to the game. This is kind of impressive. So it's very impressive, actually. So here we go. Here's him at the Chiefs game trying to root home his parlay. He's only 2 games away. So how much money is it for? $350,000. So he came in for the game. He's like, feeling pretty good. They were up early. He'll probably have better seats if he hits this parlay at his next sporting event. $350,000 for picking all that. Who did he have? He had UConn, Dodgers, a lot of favorites, a lot of chalk, but he had a bunch of them. So that's that's unbelievable.
I would be really nervous going into this one.
The cash out option would be very appealing. Maybe we'll check it out tomorrow. We'll look at it later in the week. But when you have those big parlays, everyone's like, cash out. But I don't know. You didn't spend a lot to get it. So it was like $50 or something, or $300. I don't remember. Did anyone see what it was? How much it was?
What he spent?
Yeah. How much did he spend on it? It's not a lot. It doesn't matter. It wasn't a lot because he took a lot. All right, we have one more punch bowl in there, Alex?
One more
punch bowl, ladies and gentlemen. Happy birthday, Cincinnati Johnny, says Keith Lau.
Now, I know this is a 1.
It is
not a 7.
My 1s and 7s, I get it. They're not really good. All right, so I wanted to show this one. Speaking of the Chiefs, they put the F in KC. Let me explain. KFC has put 3 NFL-themed restaurants in Mexico. By the way, do you know the zip code of Puerto Vallarta, Mexico?
320.
322. There you go.
Yeah.
So this is a thing. I don't know, but it's become a tourist destination. They're selling memorabilia. Jerry's laughing on his phone right now. He's giggling at something. So KFC has opened 3 NFL team-themed restaurants. Here you go. So you got a Pittsburgh Steeler KFC. Isn't that cool? Then you also have a Chiefs and a Niners one. The Chiefs, with every meal at the Mexico KFC, comes with the yellow flag in each bucket that you can throw anytime things don't go your way. The Niners KFC, thank you. Deb is laughing. The Niners KFC, you get the Niners KFC, you get breasts and wings, but no legs or drumsticks to pay tribute to all their leg injuries they had on their team. And the Pittsburgh one, there's a Mike Tomlin meal deal. It's where you're too afraid to go on 4th and short in a playoff game, so you get all chicken, no sides, because he's a chicken for not going for it. And we're back. Oh, it's always good for a comic when someone doesn't laugh. They just go, that's good. So I'll be doing 2 shows at Delirious Comedy Club and Hennessy's down in Fremont. So come this Friday, 7 and 9, and I hope that people just sit in the crowd and go, that was a good one. All right.
I'll be there. I won't do that.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Alex. All right. So what else do we have?
How is there no Raiders?
No Raiders?
KFC
no Raider
there.
news? Oh, no Raiders KFC? Yeah, I don't know. That's a good point. Yeah, you'd think there would be. Whoa. Slow down on the Raiders. All right, do we have the big bet of the day? I forgot to see if that was in there now. I just wanted to, we'll show it tomorrow. Someone hit for $500,000 in Pai Gow here.
Oh.
At South Point, yeah. Had a royal flush, straight royal flush, $510,000 to a local, by the way, at Pai Gow. I don't know how to play. Do you understand?
No.
Big, woo, look at that money. Do you know how to play Pai Gow?
No.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
That's like the only table game I really don't know.
Yeah, Pai Gow. There's another one that I don't. What's the other table game? Pai Gow. That's it.
We'll ask Keith.
We'll ask Keith. Keith will know. Let's see. I'm sitting outside the Chiefs KFC in Mexico right now. Dennis Evans' stolen car is sitting outside the Chiefs KFC in Mexico right now. It's being stripped for parts down in Mexico. By the way, did Dennis get his van back? We have to check on this.
Not that I know.
We're going to get an update on Dennis Evans' van for tomorrow's show. We're going to do the dog before she has to eat her onions. Let's take a look at Kenny White's dog of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Kenny White, who knows Alex White because, it's her dad. KennyWhiteSports.com, I believe, right?
KennyWhiteSports.com.
KennyWhiteSports.com. Oh, he's taking G-Town +8 tonight at Nova. That is a Big East matchup from when I was a kid right there. That line would have been much closer back in the day because those two teams hated each other. But he likes the Hoyas, where Brendan Gaughan was a walk-on the Georgetown. There's somebody we haven't seen in a while. We're going to get... I don't think he had a scholarship, did he? I think he was...
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah. Well, maybe we got to get Brendan Gaughan back in here.
Call Brendan Gaughan.
Call Brendan Gaughan. Sean, where are you? We need you here. All right, and here's our dog of the day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure which one this is. Let's take a look. That's so cute. Look at that. Oh, puppy. Just him licking. I love it. Just a POV of a dog licking his chompers. That's the longest snout. I love it.
Speaking of licking chompers.
Speaking of licking lips. Alex White has lost a bet to me. By the way, Jeff said I'm letting you off easy if you did onion rings.
Yeah, I know.
But did he mention this today? No, you were on with your dad today.
He said on the show yesterday, he said, I'm sorry, I kind of talked Frank out of the onion rings. So if you don't get onion rings, that's my fault.
All right, so Ann got some onions. Cut it up.
Yeah, and the chat voted.
Oh, yeah, here we go. What's the vote?
It was 73%? 72% wanted you to eat raw onions.
All right, so we're saving the bobbin helmets for maybe the AFC Championship or the Super Bowl. Let's see here.
I brought a hat in case I had to film that after.
Oh, okay.
From the team that made me...
That made you had to, Bob, for him. We're saving the bobbin for helmets. We can't do it. Anyway, if you don't realize, Alex hates onions. I hate onions. I walked into the studio today and I went, oh, wow. Like my eyes started watering. So go ahead. Let's see the cup of onions.
Do you know why you hate
Proudly
onions?
Displayed. What?
Do you know why you hate
I don't.
onions?
I just hate them. I just think they overpower everything you eat.
Yeah.
I also feel that I don't like mushrooms. And also, what's the thing that's in Mexican, right? The green stuff. Cilantro. Okay. So a lot of people, there's only like one out of so many people that it appears to have a soapy taste. And I'm one of them. Ooh, Tastes like soap. Yeah, I don't like cilantro. Although I did have Chipotle yesterday and the brown rice it's mixed in. It was fine. Yeah. That was our big lunch. Okay. So Alex, you have to eat. Ann, you're the judge on this. How many?
Just one. Oh, what? Yeah, my mic is open. One tiny spoonful.
One tiny spoonful. Approximately how many onions?
No, it's just one tiny spoonful.
No, but like how many little chunks of onions?
Whatever comes out.
I want this verified. Can we see how many are on there?
Go to camera 2.
Go to camera 2.
There you go.
Do we have camera numbers? There we go. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on.
I don't know if I can do it.
Okay. Tilt it down. We want to see how many are there. Tilt it down a little bit. Don't you dare drop one of those. All right. This is so wimpy. All right. Go ahead. Eat it. Oh my God. She's totally faking that. This is not going to hurt her that much. All right. Go ahead.
I can't.
Here's the punch bowl.
Do we have anything to help with this taste?
The punch bowl.
You got water, right?
We got some Milk Collins.
I need
we got some
water.
Milk Collins brownies. Do you need water? Take another. Wash it down with another bite. Drew Dog's coming to the rescue with something.
Oh, thank God.
What does he have? What is that? No!
Oh,
no, I'm not doing it. No, I won't. You guys brought him in. No, I'm not doing it. I'll look at him.
I'll look at him. Oh my God.
You guys do not.
Can I have one though?
Cleanse your palate with one of these evil devil creations. All right, we can leave these in a baggie. We can leave them fresh. I haven't had one of these in 47 years.
Much better than that.
I feel like, you know what? I'll take the Bills this weekend. If they lose, I'll eat one on Monday. All right.
Okay.
Oh God, I can't even. The pink ones. You know why the pink ones I hate more? Because they're like Pepto-Bismol looking. And when I was a kid, I didn't like Pepto-Bismol. Now I can chug that stuff. Okay. Scott, you're eating a whole one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I would rather eat the onion. I'll take a bite of onion. No, I better not. Okay. Zany fun, ladies and gentlemen. I was like, oh, Drew Doug's coming out to help out. And he brings me these. Who bought these?
He brought me those to get the onion.
Who bought them?
Test that taste out there.
Oh, my hand touched one. We're back tomorrow. We have Alex White will be here and Denny Nagel. On Wednesday, surprises. Thursday, Matt Neverett and Joe D'Amico. Joe D'Amico is going to be in a bar somewhere watching tonight's game. He invited me, but I can't do it, ladies and gentlemen. Why? Because I have to write the script to entertain America and you. So I will be at home watching the game. And on Friday, Jeff Parles will be back. And Chris Andrews is back to work. And hopefully we'll have Judge Chris coming back. Chat room, you've been unbelievable, JR. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Reno Paul. We really enjoy you guys. If you're new to the show, make sure you click subscribe. And within 5 minutes, you can get in the chat room. So we'd love to see you come back tomorrow. My thanks to Deb Whitcas. Alex, how are you doing on the onions?
See you all tomorrow.
Well, we have a minute. Let's just stare at Alex for a minute. Whoa. We're just going to stare at Alex for a minute, ladies. Oh, this is so much cheating.
So much cheating.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching Punchlines live in Nevada every show. See you.